The Persian Gulf is the center of world history. At the middle of the Middle East, it is the world's crossroads. Aligned on a northwest-southeast axis, it serves as the hypotenuse of Eurasia, the easiest, non-air route linking the Mediterranean to India via Babylon. On exiting the Gulf, ships come out of the Strait of Hormuz and find themselves on the doorstep of the Indian subcontinent and its vast riches. The Gulf is where trade first emerged, from Dilmun on the Gulf island of Bahrain, and one of the world's first cities, built near the Gulf before its shoreline shifted, to the Indus Valley civilization. At the port of Basra, where the Tigris and Euphrates flow together, merchants prepared their goods for the journey upstream to Baghdad. Islam became a world religion, and free-thinking humanists and Sufis challenged and expanded the foundations of their faith. In Oman and along the Swahili coast, a European empire, Portugal, was defeated and replaced by the Omanis, who created a Gulf maritime empire. Even the British, with their dominant navy, largely left the Gulf rulers to their own devices and avoided controlling the Gulf shores, intervening only when the crucial shipping route from Basra to Bombay was disturbed. Recognizing the area's strategic value, the United States has often inserted itself into conflicts between autonomous states, which include both allies and adversaries. Recently, the U.S. doctrine of triple containment, which aims to prevent any one power from emerging as a local hegemon, has stopped Saudi Arabia, Iran, and Iraq from single-handedly dominating the Gulf region. Its deserts, mountains, and marshes, however, have been the main factors containing imperial power over the Gulf. This unique and extreme geography has both made commerce imperative to survival and allowed it to flourish outside the control of empires, even while remaining close and often connected to them. The Gulf has seen the rise and fall of great emporia dedicated to free trade and dependent on long-distance maritime commerce among China, India, and the Middle East. Today, from Doha to Dubai, port cities on the Gulf are global economic powerhouses, autonomous centers of open trade and exchange, places where adversaries anywhere else might peacefully cross paths and do business, where hundreds of different tongues are spoken in the malls, airports, and markets. Although the Gulf of the 21st century may seem completely new, purchased by petroleum wealth, its history of free trade and autonomous port cities goes back millennia. Over thousands of years of history, the Gulf has been surrounded and used by some of the world's greatest and most powerful empires, but none has ever fully dominated it, thanks to its natural barriers.